Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. My name is Dana, and today we're going to be talking about our AES50 output routing. Do not get this confused with the AES/EBU routing. Sometimes I get confused saying these letters all the time. The AES-EBU is the Audio Engineering Society/European Broadcasting Union. These are the guys with the PhDs, and these are the guys that can sit there and take these mathematical calculations and explain why audio does what it does. Okay? So they're the ones that actually developed that AES EBU input routing and output routing as well. So on our routing, guys, if we come up here to outputs, as you can see, I've already got it on the output here. Normally it would be on your local outs. But again, we're going to think about what is our source and what is our destination. Well, our source is going to be the main left and right, as well as mix bus number 1. Now, we're going to send our main left to the left side of the stage as the sound engineer is looking at it, and we're going to put our main right on AES50B going to the right-hand stage. So we're going to simulate using two F16s here. First thing we want to do is unlock. And from the local output group, we're going to go to AES50A. Now, sometimes you may not see this right here. This could be blank. You have to actually click on something to make this pop up. Now that we know what our destination is going to be, it's going to be the AES50A, which is going to go to our first S16 that has 8 XLR outputs on stage left as the sound engineer is looking at the stage. And guys, I tell you this because technically stage left and right is from the artist view looking out into the audience, but we're sound engineers, and I don't want you to confuse you, because if you hear stage left and stage right and then you hear from the engineer's point of view, I want you to know what these mean. Okay, so let's start with our main left output. As you can see, our source group here is on the bus, but we want to choose the mains. And there's our signals right there. So since this is going to be stage left from the engineer's point of view, we're going to simply click that. We're done. We don't want it on the first input though. Normally what we want to do is we want to reserve these to the last outputs. So we know that output number 8 on our first S16 is going to carry our main left output. We can come right back over here and just click none, and now we've tidied that up. So now all we need to do is switch over to our AES50B, because we're running two S16s. They're not daisy chained together. And again, we want to come over here, and as you can see, nothing's there. We're going to click on number 8 again, and now this is our 8 XLR output. We're simply going to assign it to our main out on the right. So now we've got two S16s on stage, running from AES port A and AES port B. One is handling our main left output, and one is handling our main right output. Now, you got to understand, by doing this, you've just cut down your cable length tremendously. It helps clean up the stage, and it makes it for a safer environment when you're up there during your gig. Okay? So now let's talk about the mix buses. Well, if we come down here to mix bus 1, and we're going to come over here, and I'm just going to name this Dana. Okay, we're just going to give it a color, and then we're going to close. So here it is over here. So now, if I put this on Sends on Fader, that's what we do. That's Sends on Fader right there. And I come up to channel 1 through 16. As you can see, I've got to turn it on, and then I'm going to bring my vocal mic in. As you can see, it's coming in. So now if I come over to my buses, there it is. So now if we want to take this set of in-ear monitors and assign it to either stage left or stage right, then we have to have that information first. That's why it's highly recommended that you stage plot your gig. you need to write down who's going to be where, what cables you're going to need, and this will help you determine where your stage boxes go. So right now, we know that on AES50B, this is our stage right. So if we wanted to put our mix buses on this, then I would come up here and say, I don't want the main group now. I want the buses. And there I am. So if I come right over here and I turn on the audio 1, boom, there is my left channel and there is my right channel. And I now have this bus sending the signal, which is the destination now, to AES50 port B, XLR outputs 1 and 2. I hope this helps, and we'll see you on the next one.